Not sure what to create for YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be sharing the top YouTube content tips that are easy to create. Hi everyone, it's Leanne Cohen here, Digital Success Catalyst and owner of Marketing Leap. And today we are talking YouTube, and more specifically, the type of content to create. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been talking about how important video marketing is and how you can actually create a successful YouTube marketing plan. But one of the biggest issues that people have, and this applies to all facets of marketing, not just YouTube, is how do you actually create the content? So bearing in mind that, YouTube has over 2 billion active users worldwide, and, there's basically 720,000 hours of video uploaded daily, which is basically 500 hours every minute. So quite often people sort of think, well, it's not really, how am I going to stand out? How am I going to do something differently? Marketing is all about communicating to your ideal client, and it's all about letting them know the differences that you can make in their life. And that's really no different when it comes to doing video, especially video on YouTube, when 78% of people watch videos online every single week, and 55% watch online videos every single day. Let's have a chat about the types of content that you should be creating. Now, when it comes to any kind of content, and it doesn't matter whether this is blogs or social media posts or video, it's all about storytelling. You've got to be transparent. You've got to be able to connect and show some kind of emotion. Video is all about building relationships, and it's one of the fastest ways to actually build a relationship with someone without actually meeting them face to face, because automatically they get to see and hear you and get an idea of how you come across and get an idea of your energy. So it's all about being personal. It's not about selling you, and it's not about selling your business. It's all about discovering what it is that your clients want to know or that they want to learn. It's the art of communicating with your customers and prospects without selling to them. So instead of pitching your products or your services, you actually deliver information that makes them trust you, that shows you as the authority in your area and as the expert in what you do, because you are, otherwise you wouldn't be running a business and you certainly wouldn't be making money from it. Over time, with consistent delivering of valuable information, people will get to know, like, and trust you, and you become rewarded with their business, with their loyalty. Creating really good content that connects with people will actually make them stop, watch, read, think, and then possibly even behave differently. There's a whole lot of different types of videos out there. There's ones that, my teenage boys watch all the time, which is the gamers, and then, the people playing jokes and pranks on everybody. Then you've got the unboxing ones. But for a lot of business owners, there's really 3 core types of content that you should be looking at creating. That is, the first one is to educate and to inform. The second one is to talk about your business journey or your personal journey. And then the third one is actually collaborating or interviewing people. With the first one, it's all about education and information. And again, you are the expert at what you do. You've got to remember that, and there will be thousands or tens of thousands of people out there that are actually doing what you do, but there's nobody quite like you. So you have to start showing up, being authentic, so that people can get an understanding of what you're about and what you stand for, and then they can make an informed decision as to whether they want to work with you or not. With the education and information, it's all about sharing what you know and sharing your authority and your expertise via video. And bearing in mind that 1 in 2 consumers say that videos have actually influenced their buying decisions. So that's 50% of people that actually will watch a video will determine whether they're going to buy from you or not. And whether that's your courses, your services, programs that you've got out there, or products that you're actually selling, that's a huge number that will actually decide whether they're going to work with you or not by watching a video. Sit down, have a look at all the areas that you are an expert in, all the things that you do incredibly well, and all the things that you do and the results that you give your clients, and start writing them down as topics. Once you've started with your list, it is so much easier then to start creating content and to start creating videos around all the different tips and tricks that you do and the results that you get for your clients, and actually how you get them to that particular result and part of their journey working with you. Because again, it's all about having that connection with people. And if they can see that you can do this with other people, or that you know what you're talking about, they are going to keep coming back to follow you. So that's the first one, all about education and informing people in a particular way where you're actually telling a story. The next one is more personal videos and talking about your business journey. You might want to share and inspire people. You talk about your beginnings of how you formed your business. If you're more developed with your company, you can start talking about your company culture, your team, the different events that you do. Here at Marketing Leap, we do the Small Business Expos here in Southeast Queensland. And every time that there is an expo, we will actually log in and do a live video at that particular time. And the whole idea is to actually show people who you are and what your business is about. Another one that works really well is talking about your processes or the procedures that you do regularly. It could be something as simple as your morning routine, or your sales process, or a great new platform or a tool that you've discovered or that you've mastered. And then the third one is collaboration, or actually interviewing people. Last year, we actually ran a series called the Digital Success Hot Seat. That was a series of interviews that we did with business owners that had reached a certain level in their business. And we discussed their journey and the pitfalls and the learnings that they had actually creating a business in the online space. Now, a lot of them, the only reason that they were online is because that's how they reach their customers. But it actually enabled the people watching to get an understanding of the journeys that these other business owners went through, and having that connection that you're not alone. Everybody else goes through these same trials and tribulations. That's a really great way of doing the collaborations and actually interviewing people, because of the value that it actually brings to your audience, where people can go, oh, I feel that way too. And that's exactly what I'm going through. Not only that, in return, you could also grow your subscribers, because the person that you're interviewing wants to promote the fact that they are being interviewed, and they can promote it out to their audience and just increase your audience base. And then another way that you can do that is actually taking the audio and turning it into a podcast on the proviso that the audio is good enough. There are 3 ways that you can actually start sitting down and creating your content. In the previous video, we talked about setting out a marketing plan and your YouTube video plan. So within this plan, this is where you are actually going to map out what topics and what kind of information can you talk about where it comes to education and informing people about what you do and the results that you get and how you get those results. The next thing you can do is start mapping out topics around your personal journey, your business journey, the platforms that you use, processes that you use. Like I said, your morning routine, your sales processes. There's so many different things that we do within business that you can actually do a video on. And then of course, the third one is interviewing, collaborating with people maybe not in the same space but have the same ideal client, so that you're being introduced to a broader audience and a wider base to which you can actually grow your expertise and your authority. There are the 3 core ways of creating content as a business owner. Again, you will need to sit down, have a bit of a think about it, but make sure you write this down. Make sure you put this in your marketing plan that we discussed last week. And again, remember, when you are showing up to do video, it's not about selling you and your products. It's about education and informing and building a relationship and telling a story, so that people get an understanding of who you are and what you're about. And then from there, they can make an informed choice as to whether they want to work with you or not. I hope that has been of some value to you today. I'd love it if you would leave any comments or any questions, or even some ideas, if you've got some ideas when it comes to creating content, in the comments below, because you don't know who's watching and you don't know how you can help other people that are actually watching as well. So please comment below, let me know your thoughts. If you are tired of spending time creating video and you've got no idea of how to put it out on YouTube, let alone even actually grow your channel, I actually have a YouTube course that has launched, Business Growth with YouTube. I'll put the links below that you can jump on. It's based on a 4-hour workshop that I've been running for the last 3 or 4 years, and it gives you all the tools that you need to actually set your YouTube channel up correctly and grow your business using YouTube. So in the meantime, guys, I hope you've got some value from that. Please don't forget to comment below, and I will see you next week. Bye for now. If you'd like to learn more about digital marketing, growing your business, or even just simply how to show up online, please make sure that you don't miss another video. Click the subscribe button and make sure you click the bell so you get notified every single time we upload a brand new video.